Welcome learners in the series of videos on topology. We are looking about the separation axioms. In the last video, we proved that every metric space is normal, right? So today, let's go about some criteria for regular spaces, and let us take that as theorem. So let me just state this as a theorem. Theorem. A T1 space, a T1 space, the X is regular if and only if write down every neighborhood um, ux of x for every neighborhood let me write for all x in x. Okay, let me just put it properly here. If and only if for all x in x and every neighborhood ux of x, there is a neighborhood say vx of x such that x belongs to vx. Of course, vx is the neighborhood of x, that means x belongs to vx. Of course, the closure of vx will be inside closure of vx. So closure of vx in x, vx, and this is contained inside ux. So every neighborhood of that point x, so every neighborhood ux of x, you should have a neighborhood of x whose closure is inside ux. Okay, this is a statement, and remember again we have to prove it's in both the ways. It's if and only if statement. So let us assume that x is a T1 space first. Proof. Okay, so let x be T1 space. Okay, now let us assume that it's regular and show that this happens, and conversely, let us assume that this is true and show that x is regular. So let x be regular space. So to show that for all x in x, these things are true. So to show something for all x, let us take some arbitrary x. Okay, so let x belongs to x be arbitrary, and let us take a neighborhood ux of x, and x ux be neighborhood of x. Okay, let me draw the diagram. Which diagram that will be here. Now here we need to show that for all x in x and for every neighborhood of ux. So we have taken a point x and we have taken a neighborhood of x. What we need to get? We need to find another neighborhood vx of x whose closure is inside ux. So let me draw this. Understand this. We have x here, and inside x we have a point. We have a neighborhood of x. We have taken a point. Let me draw it properly. We have a point x, and we have the neighborhood. Let me write here itself. We have a neighborhood ux of x. Okay. Now we need to find a neighborhood of x which is vx whose closure is inside ux. So it should be inside this. Okay, so let me head down. Now what we know that u is open, right? And we know that x is regular space. So let very constructive. Just understand the arguments. Let A be equal to the complement of ux. Okay, so this is ux. The complement of ux is our A. So let me do it like this. This whole part is our A outside ux. Okay, outside ux everything is there. Alright. So Since that, I'll come back to this diagram again. Since ux is open, this implies A is closed, and also x is in ux, right? And we are taking complement as A, and where you can also say that x does not belong to A, right? Because x is already in ux. So obviously you are removing that part. That means x will not be here. So it is visible from here also. X is inside, and your A is outside part. So x will not be in E. Okay. So what we have here, A is closed and x is not in A. We can use the hypothesis, right? So since x is regular, let me first write it and then we'll go for the diagram. Regular, there exist open sets, the Vx and Wx, which are disjoint, such that this x belongs to Vx, some neighborhood f, and this A is contained inside Wx, and they are disjoint. Say Vx intersection with Wx is equals to empty. Okay, so let's come back here. So there exists a neighborhood Vx. Let's use another color. So we'll take this. So we have Vx here down. Okay, this is Vx, and the complement of A. This is A, right? So the complement of this, that is red color, is contained inside another U open set. So of course, if it contains, then it should be inside this, right? So let me draw it like this. And because the intersection is empty, we cannot have the intersection. So this is Wx, outside part. This outside part. Okay. Now remember, this is not inside; it's outside. This is a hollow part. Vx is inside, Wx is outside part. So this is a hollow part inside that. All right. So Vx intersection Wx is empty. Now since Wx is open, also we know that since Wx is open, Wx is open implies closure of Vx in x is one set, intersection with Wx is equals to empty. Why? Because this is empty. Vx intersection Wx is empty. That implies as no point of Wx, this Wx is the point of closure of this, right? Is limit point of Vx. So if no points of Wx is the limit point of Vx, because those are empty, intersection is empty, this implies closure of Vx intersection Wx is empty. Okay, so if that is the case, now this implies, write down here, this implies closure of Vx is contained inside the complement of Wx, that is x difference Wx. Now here we know that A contains inside Wx. So if you take the complement of this, the complement of Wx will be contained inside complement of A. It's ulta. So this is contained inside complement of A. And what is A? What is A? A is complement of Ux. Okay. So what is complement of Ux? That will be equals to Ux. So what we have, therefore what we have proved is x belongs to Vx from here. Of course, Vx will be inside closure of Vx. Alright. Now closure of Vx is contained inside Ux. This proves our first part. Because understand the diagram also. We have taken a point x in x and we have taken a neighborhood ux of x. We got Vx which satisfies this condition. So we are done with the first part, direct part. Okay, let us do converse part. Conversely, let us suppose that for all x in x and for every neighborhood ux of x, there is a neighborhood Vx of x such that x belongs to Vx, which contain inside closure of Vx, which contain inside Ux. Let us assume this. Okay, to show that x is regular, we need to show that x is regular. And to show that x is regular, we need to take a closed set and a point in the complement of that set. Okay, so let B subset of x be closed, and let us take a point x which does not belong to B, that is x belongs to complement of B. Okay, so let us draw the diagram. Again, remember the notations. The notations for this is over for direct part. Now again I am using the same notations, but they have no linking with the previous part. Okay, so I am going with ux, vx, same notations. So let us draw the diagram first. We have the space x. We have the space x. Inside x we have taken a point x, say here, and we have a closed set B. Okay, so this is what data we have right now. Now here x belongs to complement of B, and complement of B is open because this B is closed, so complement of B will be open. So B is here, the complement of B, let me just take it like this. The complement of B is the outside part, this entire part. Now let us take complement of B as ux. Ux is equals to complement of. Now remember our aim is to get two open sets, one which contains x and another which contains this B. Okay, so let us take ux is equals to x complement, B complement of B in x. Now since this x belongs to this ux is open by hypothesis. Okay, this implies there exists neighborhood, say Vx of x such that x belongs to Vx, which contain inside closure of Vx, which contain inside Ux, which is equals to x complement, the complement of B. Okay, this is by hypothesis, because we have taken an open set which contains point x in ux. So by hypothesis this thing is true. This implies we have some Vx here. Okay, we have some Vx here whose closure is outside this in the pink part. Alright, so the constructive kind of, so please understand the steps. Now here we have taken this Vx, right? So let us take the complement of closure of Vx. Of course, complement of closure will be somewhere here, which is inside the complement of B. So let us take complement. Let Wx is equals to complement of closure of Vx. Now, since closure of Vx is a closed set, this implies complement will be open and implies Wx is open. Okay, this implies Wx is open in X because complement this closure of a set is a closed set. The complement of a closed set is open, so Wx is open. Okay, so Wx is open in X such that since Wx is equals to complement of closure of Vx, this intersection of closure and W will be empty. So such that Wx intersection with closure of Vx is equals to empty because one is a complement of other. And also since Vx contain inside complement of Vx and since closure of Vx, and since this bigger set is empty, this implies with this Wx intersection Vx will be empty. Okay, so almost done. What we have proved? We have got the open set Vx which contains X. Okay, we have got another set Wx which is open, and we have this intersection of Ux and Wx to be empty. The only one thing we need to do now, we need to show that this P, we need to show that this P is inside Wx. Okay, so now this is one point, remember this. Okay, now the closure of Vx is contained inside Ux. Why? Because from here, the closure of Vx is contained inside Ux, and Ux is nothing but X difference B. This implies this is inside X complement of it. Okay, so this implies the closure of Vx intersection with B will be empty because one is inside the complement of other one. So this implies B is contained inside complement of closure of Vx in X, and complement of closure of Vx in X is nothing but Wx. That is, we showed that B is contained inside Wx. Okay, hence we got Vx which contains X, we got Wx which contains B, and we proved here that Wx intersection Vx is empty, and therefore we can say that hence X is regular. Because in order to show that X is regular, we have taken a point, we have taken a closed set B, we have taken a point which is outside B, we got a neighborhood of X that is Vx, and we got a neighborhood of B which is Wx, whose complement or whose intersection of Vx and Wx is empty, and hence X is regular. Okay, this completes our proof both the ways. Also, now we can talk about the subspace of a regular space. Okay, so if you take any subspace of a regular space, it is regular. So let me just state it. I will leave it as an exercise to solve for you to prove. So let me put as a theorem. I'm not going to. I will not write. I will not write the proof of this. So theorem: subspace of any regular space is regular. Okay, again you can talk about the continuous image of regular space. You can talk about the product of two regular spaces. So you can think about it. So that's all about today's video. In the next video, we will show that we will talk about the regular spaces and countability. Okay, so See you in the next video.